Welcome to Cheese's office. So yeah, a lot has happened obviously in the last 24 hours. We've sort of announced the closure of Warzone, which is very upsetting, something that myself nor Tim or any other staff really wanted to do. But I feel like there's an opportunity for me to sit down and talk to you guys. I was going to do the classic, voiceover, some weird photoshopped photo of Vince McMahon with my cheese face on it, but I thought, you know what, let's do it. Heart to heart, I'm a little busy, so I suppose it's a lazy way, but you guys get to see the handsome man that brings you all of the incredible footage, and it's just going to make you feel quite bad about yourself, seeing how gorgeous I am, I know. But we're just going to move on and focus on what we actually need to talk about today. So, obviously Warzone collapsed. What does that mean for the Warzone superstars? Basically, in a nutshell, we have a draft coming up on the 30th of October, the day after. One cold day in hell. The draft will host all of our superstars, Warzone, Current, Havoc, or Karma, whatever you want to call it, and Mayhem, all three. So they'll all be put into one big pool, and we will, myself and Shane, will obviously choose who we want on our brand. During October, we obviously have some free agents. So the way I thought about doing it is doing a kind of like an SCW World Tour, where we just go to random countries every single week throughout October, and we give the active people in Warzone that opportunity to sort of have a couple of fights before being taken to the main draft or main roster, shall I say. And I feel like it will give people the opportunity who've been waiting for a fight to have a fight. And it's not just, it's not purely for Warzone. There can be a few Mayhem and Karma stars fighting as well. But ideally it's primarily for the Warzone superstars. 3 or 4 fights a week. It's going to be hosted by myself on YouTube. Ideally, Jaden, if you can, edit it. I'll love you forever. Don't clip that. Alright, fuck off, people. You know what I meant. Like in a respectful editor way. Okay. Look. So yeah, that's the plan. It's like I said, every single Wednesday. However, for this week only, we're going to be doing it on a Friday, so we can give people who have been waiting, because Warzone didn't happen last week. It's not happening this week. And people are just going to be so impatient. So I feel like on Friday we will do it. We'll start. We'll go to Barcelona. All right, it's really random. Our brother's on holiday there at the moment, so we could get some footage or something. I don't know. But yeah, we'll start off at Barcelona, and we can just pick as a server where to go next, what country, what city on the tour. So like I said, this will take place on Friday. It will primarily be on Wednesdays, but we'll do it this Friday. 3 or 4 fights, ideally Warzone. I'm going to look at the Wednesday night Warzone, knock someone over then. I'm going to look at the Wednesday night Warzone card that they had ready for today, essentially, and try and put that into the card on Friday. There will be no championships for this event. Any Warzone champions or whatever, unfortunately, you do have to vacate now. Get over it, I guess. But yeah, you will be moving up to the main roster. A third show, I know a lot of people have, so many people DM'd me today asking to GM, and I really do appreciate it. It's not that I don't think any of you can do it. It's so hard. It's ridiculously hard how much effort it actually takes. Tim will tell you it is stupid how much effort it takes. But luckily we have an incredible community that watches our content, supports it, likes it half the time. Like this video underneath will have like 3 likes. That's not calm. We have 30 views. Alright, 30 views ain't much, I know, but still, 30 views, 20 likes. That's like a 2 out of 3 ratio pretty much. That's good. You know what I mean, I was gonna say. But yeah, so that's basically it. Obviously, I said it in announcements, but thank you so much to Tim for creating Warzone, giving us some incredible memories. Warzone has been an incredible show. Obviously, thank you to Joe as well. Joe Bullingham, been there since the beginning. Thank you to Trevor, controversial or not, massive help during the beginning of Warzone. Jaden for getting almost every single show out. Just thank you to everyone who supported Warzone and helped with Warzone, because it's been really, really well done. And it's one of those shows where I actually haven't had to do anything. It's ran itself, and like Tim's done it, and that's what we wanted. And it's amazing that actually happened. And yeah, it was great that it could feel like its own, complete own show. So I'm really grateful for the time that we had with it. And I do believe that we will have another development brand eventually. potentially when 23 comes out. We're not sure, but as of now, jam-packed roster, so there will be weeks where you may not have a fight, but be patient because we're trying to give everyone the best experience that we can. Tim, I think Tim wanted to say a few words. I don't know if he's available, so it may be at the end of this video. If not, at another time, I'm sure Tim will talk to you guys. But yeah, I just sort of wanted to just make it a formal video, let you guys know there's nothing to worry about. SCW still thriving. We've got the Buy a Bit sponsorship, a brand new deal actually in front of me right now for October, which is really cool. I'll get talking about that during the episodes. But yeah, things are still looking really positive. Obviously, One Way to Hell will be on Saturday. We have the 3 stages of Hell tomorrow. Alex Storm and Shane Roberts. Yeah, so that's going to be insane. But yeah, basically, like I said, I just wanted to sort of sit down, talk to you guys, welcome you to Cheese's office, of course. This is it, baby. This is how the other side live, all right? But yeah, that's it. Like I said, thank you again, for you lot and to Tim and to anyone who made Warzone what it was. And I hope to see Warzone again in the future, or at least a show quite like it. As for Tim, he's a busy guy, so he's going to tell you what he's up to, but door's always open. He's always a staff member here, always be valued here. So yeah, whether he's active once a week or every single day, always a spot here for you, Tim, of course. And yeah, I think that's it. I think I've covered everything. Make sure you check out Mayhem tomorrow, and like I said, apologies again for you Warzone wrestlers who have been waiting for nothing, essentially. I really do apologize, and thank you so much for staying in the server. We're gonna make it up to you, and like I said, the World Tour this Friday. DM me or just write in Warzone chat what sort of fights you want, and we will arrange it. Like I said, Warzone primarily first, then we can throw some Havoc and Mayhem Superstars in should we need to.